Hi everyone, how are you? This is gonna be a good one of those videos where I kind of at the spur of the moment I thought like, hey, I'll make this video because it's about how to do door-to-door sales, and it's a very kind of a broad topic because there's some things you can do door-to-door sales you can do so well, but some things you can do door-to-door sales and like it's so difficult, right? So, I'll give a couple of examples of what kind of things work to do door-to-door sales. And actually, all my apps, which are like the business apps, they help people start and plan their business. I often get to interact with people and help them. And I've heard of a couple of specific cases that people have used. They told me they used door-to-door marketing and to a really great degree of success in marketing and sales. And I'm going to explain those ways. So the first was a very curious kind of a thing that this one guy did, and he took his child along with him. And having that, he was doing the same route and he was selling the same things, but when he took his child along with him, and he said, and I think he was selling either, at one point he was raising donations for something local, and at one point he was selling products like, household cleaning or whatever, some products that people need in their homes. Wherever he went, as long as he brought his child, and he was kind of like, the child was kind of part of the pitch, like, I'm teaching my child to sell and things like that. He reported that the sales were like through the roof because people didn't have the heart to turn him down, right? And of course, it's kind of like a strategy, like, do you really want to do that with your child, but as a business, the child learns business a little bit, he gets some experience, and you make more sales. Great thing to happen. So that's an option, and that person reported that it worked amazingly. He didn't have like hard statistics, like, not like percentages of increase of sales, but he said it was like a night and day. And the other instance where door-to-door sales really worked, and by the way, this is just a part of like regular offline marketing, right? Because you get to make eye contact and you get to say hello to people and sort of like shake their hand and start a relationship with them, right? So you gotta take advantage of that human element there, and that's what all offline marketing really does. And that's why bringing your child it's not a surprise that that person brought a child, and there was more of a human element in that whole situation, because it's not just a salesperson anymore. It's like a salesperson who's supporting a child and teaching his child, so very different dynamic. Anyway, the other person who reported great success with door-to-door sales is this guy. He painted homes. So he and his team, what they did is they went around middle class or affluent neighborhoods, and they looked at homes where there was like bad paint jobs, and they literally knocked on the door. They said like, here's what we can do for your house, and and then like, because they were then able to identify the people who had a need and who had the means to pay, and those are pretty good. Those are pretty good kind of like determinants of whether people would end up, whether they were a good candidate to try to sell to, and they reported pretty good results. Keep in mind that one such customer can bring in a lot of revenue, right? It's not like a cheap job. It's a lot of money to get a home painted. So you can spend a lot of time going door to door on that kind of a business, because you really just need one client who pay quite a bit. So it's also, if you get large sales transactions, it's also a huge thing, and I'll make a video about that. I have some thoughts about that, but that doesn't belong in this video. So that's it for things that kind of work. You see, you want to use the human element. It doesn't have to be by bringing your child. It can be in another way, but take advantage that there's two people talking to each other, right? And you gotta be human there. And of course, if you can see, lawns that are unkempt, paint jobs that need to be done, stuff like that, whatever that local situation is. Maybe the local store is far and you're selling like household items, right, or something. I don't know, like I'm just making things up, but whatever that local situation is, you know, you see how that dynamic works out, and sell them what they might need. But don't try to sell them like random things, just selling. Like, then it's just annoying and people will just turn you away, right? So have a story, have a good pitch. Part of the pitch will be to be human, and make sure that you're selling something that they need. And that's pretty much how, and you definitely want to leave them with materials where they can go to your website, you can, you know, brochure, stuff like that, so that they can research more. Your phone number is there, so that stuff like that. So you kind of want to, because they may want to learn more about you. You might leave and they'll be like, whatever, but as long as you leave them a brochure, they may remain curious. And if your phone number there is in big letters, and your website name is there in big letters, and your website name also has your phone number, it's like all roads leads back to your phone number, or whatever you need them to do, then, you know, they may call you and engage in business with you. So that's kind of what I wanted to say about how to do door-to-door marketing and what people have reported that's successful. And so hopefully you try it. And if you try it, let me know. Comment in the video right below, and let me know if that was helpful, or if maybe I missed something, or what you thought. And if it was helpful, of course, you know, please subscribe to my channel. A lot of business advice here. And of course, if you're starting a business, check out my business apps. They're available on Problemio.com, and you can search for Problemio in any of the app stores. My apps cover business ideas, business planning, marketing, and fundraising. So if you're starting a business, you certainly need at least one of those. Probably all four, actually. Most people need have issues with all four at some point of their, you know, starting a business. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.